I played on the basketball team. I took 18 credit semester hours at the same time that I was on the basketball team. I wrote for the Winston-Salem Chronicle, and then I transitioned to being a clerk and an intern for the Winston-Salem Journal. And I was a disc jockey for the radio station at night from 10 to 1 p.m. A lot of brothers and young sisters were very, very happy with me. The music that I was playing set the mood. Point I'm making is, I was doing a lot of things. I was setting the stage because, again, if you take passes in college, think about it right now. I'm walking by, y'all, look at me, I'm slim, okay? And thank God I don't have a pot belly, but trust me, bro, I need to be in the gym. My problem is I work too daggone much. Y'all are young. I can assure you don't have my bills. So as a result of that, you got time on your hands. A little bit. No matter how busy you think you are, trust you me, any adult in here, especially those who are parents, will tell you, you got time we don't have. So what I'm saying to you is, in light of that reality, if you are lazy or looking for shortcuts, looking for ways to pass on by that rigid, hardcore schedule, if you are willing to do that now, what hope is there for you? Because you don't get more energy when you get older. You get less. So while you have the energy and the youth on your side, combined with the absence of responsibilities compared to what lies in wait for you, if you don't have work ethic now, you're in a whole world of trouble. And I did the internships that led to a full-time job at the New York Daily News as a high school writer. I parlayed that because I was kicking tail on the high school beat. The Philadelphia Inquirer came and asked me to be on the college beat. While I was on the college beat, I kicked tail on that. And as a result, NBA opportunities came through the newspaper. Backup NBA writer, features, things of that nature. And then ultimately I got elevated to the beat writer's position on the NBA. When I got promoted to that position, the lockout occurred. When the lockout occurred, and I was breaking these news stories as a reporter, the networks like CNN came calling. I kicked tail on that. Fox Sports came calling. I kicked tail on that. ESPN came calling. And the rest is history. All those other things. My number one mission was to be independent and self-sufficient to the point where I not only could provide for me, but provide for her. And that's what I did. Remember my show, Quite Frankly, that they had? When I signed that contract, the first thing I did, my mother had retired as a registered nurse. And she was going down the block in the PAL, playing bingo with her friends and all this other stuff, just living in retirement after 25 years as a registered nurse. She went back to work just to have money in her pocket because the pension she had built for herself wasn't enough. I signed my contract to do Quite Frankly in 2005, April of 2005. And when I signed that contract, I signed it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Midtown Manhattan. It took me an hour to get to Queens because of traffic. And I drove, and at 4 o'clock that afternoon, I rolled right up into that PAL office, and I said, come on, mama, get out of here. It's over. You ain't working no more. That was my great moment. That was a moment sometimes I feel like I regret. Because, mama was once happy with a cruise. And a couple of, just some nice gifts. Now my mother does a minimum of 4 to 5 cruises a year. She literally 2 years ago, called me. She was in the middle of the Mediterranean on the cruise, and I had no idea she was on. And I was like, why did you tell me? She said, I figured you'd know when you got the bill. True story. True story. That's how mama rolls now. If you need somebody else's money, and they're turned off by the dreads, you like getting paid. You have a decision to make. The paycheck in your head. It's that simple. It's not popular. It's like people walking around. The girls with the extensions. The brothers with the tats all over their body. It's your business. You can do what you want. But the boss has the right to do what he wants, but not one of you. And you would tell somebody what they should do with their money. That's like you like a Beamer. You like a Benz. You want an Escalade. You want it in black interior. Your boy coming to you, man, what the hell are you doing, man? Get the white one. The caramel interior. That's what you need to do. Sam, come over here. Get him the white one. You know what you're going to do? You're going to say, yeah, dog. I'm sorry, you paying for this? You paying for this? Oh, you not? That's what you're going to do. Because he's not paying. It's the same principle. It drives me nuts when people lose perspective. Look, y'all. When I go on TV every day, I am a fair-minded individual. You black, you white, you Hispanic, you Asian, I don't care who you are. You right, you right. You wrong, you wrong. But the perspective that I deliver, I'm incredibly sensitive to my own community because I know that there's been so long where we lack the voice that I do everything that I can to try to project a voice emanating from my community so people will understand where we're coming from, how we think. Let us be heard. But that don't mean I'm going to agree with it, even in the process of explaining it. And I say all of that to say, when you have that kind of platform, the kind of issues that I address, these are the reasons why I get on players all the time, because it's counterproductive. I know players in the NBA, for example, they come into practice late, y'all, 60, 70, 80 times a year. And they're like, what's the problem? Really? Really? It might not be a problem. But if this owner says it's a problem, if this coach says it's a problem, guess what? It's a problem. Because those are the rules. You don't like it? Step. I have to get out of here soon. You know why I got to get out of here soon? Because ESPN wants me back in Bristol, Connecticut tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. for a meeting to prep for First Take, which comes on live on the air at 10 a.m. Now, today I did the show from here. So tomorrow, Amari Stoudemire is going to be in the studio. You know what ESPN said? We really like for you to be back in Bristol. You know what that means? Get your back in Bristol. We cut this check. This is what we do. When you land in New York tonight, you get your rest, you chill with your family. We're going to send a car service to pick you up in the morning and get you there by 7:30. All you got to do is get up, get dressed, get in the car. We got the rest. And by the way, get the check. What you want me to do? When you start paying my bills, come talk to me. It's not complicated, ladies and gentlemen. It's not complicated. Fairness is what everybody alludes to. You know what fair is? Fair is a place where they judge pigs. Did you hear me? Fair is a place where they judge pigs. Doesn't exist. People want what they want. And in this society, more times than not, the people who cut the check have the power to get what they want. You don't like it? Tough. Doesn't change anywhere. That's why you really work for yourself. Because you don't want to follow anybody else's instructions. You want to follow your own. You want to be independent. Why? Because you don't want somebody to tell you what to do. The only difference between you and most people, particularly in this day and time, and you should be applauded for this, that you went out and did something about it by allowing yourself to be financially independent, where you have some degree of ownership over what you do. So as a result, afford to be independent. But if you were working for somebody else, you can't roll like that. I don't mind dreads personally, depending on what business I'm in. But if you were on TV with me and I was the boss, and you had a gold tooth in your mouth, you'd get rid of it. If I didn't ask you to say something about Kwame Brown, let me say this. Kwame Brown, he can't play. But that's not why I get on him. My problem with the Kwame Browns of the world, how in God's name are you 7 feet tall, 260, 270 pounds, 10 years in the league, and there is no noticeable improvement whatsoever? That's my issue. It's not where you are, it's where you're going. It's not what you've done, it's what you're doing. And when I look at somebody, you have an opportunity to make millions of dollars playing a game for a couple of hours a day. You can't maximize that to the greatest of your ability and make it happen? You can't do that? That's an excuse, bro. It just is. Again, if you're a scrub, you're a scrub. I only say Tiago Splitter because a skit. But I mean him no harm. From Brazil, plays with Greg Popovich. Your role is to bang and rebound. When you shoot air balls in a free throw line, I don't know if that's against you. Because that's who you are. I get it. But if 5 years from now, you're still doing it, we got a problem. You have nothing else to do. How come you're not better? How are you in the league for 10 years and you still saying scrub you won 2001? I have a problem with that. There are very few players that I love more than Dikembe Mutombo. Known personally. His philanthropy, his humanitarian efforts are immeasurable. He also happens to be one of the worst offensive players I have ever seen in my life. Years ago when he was in Philly, and he comes up to me because he's my boy. He says, Steve, you're dissing me, man. Steve, this is true story. He said, Steve, Kareem. And I said, Kareem what? He said, the Sky Hulk. I said, yeah. Why you bringing that up? Steve, other than Kareem, Steve, Lord. I looked at him and I said, don't ever say I didn't love you. I'm not going to report that. I'm going to keep that to myself. You just compared yourself to the greatest scorer in NBA history. The most unstoppable move we've ever seen in professional basketball. You, with your scrub, no offense, have to say. Just said that. I mean, that's just blasphemy. You should apologize for bringing that up. I said, don't ever say I didn't love you. I'm not going to bring that up. And I kept it to myself. I didn't say anything. And I tell y'all this, but I never went on TV and said it. Because I love them. And they'd laugh them out of the country. But it just shows you how far it goes. Some people back home, and they need to leave. Because it's just awful. But that's my job. To tell it like I see it. That's what you expect when you see me. And I'm not saying I'm always correct. What I promise you is I do my homework, I do my research, I give you what my opinions are. I've been a journalist for years, and I don't ever cheat anybody with what they expect. I keep it real. I come right at you. And that will never, ever change. I'm not going to be any different. Because I have no desire to be any different. And the haters going to hate, let them come. Doesn't bother me. Comes to church. I got to run, y'all.